first and second graders. My name is Mrs. Schade, and today we are going to be reviewing musical opposites. In music, when we're talking about sounds that are high and low, we're talking about the pitch. Not like pitching a baseball across home plate, but pitch in music means how high or how low a note sounds. Now I'm going to show you the different pitches on this glockenspiel, or we'll just call it a xylophone to make it easier, but it's the same idea. I have different size bars on this instrument. I've got really, really small ones and really big ones. So the smaller bars are going to sound higher. They have a higher pitch. The lower bars are going to sound, the bigger bars are going to sound lower. They have a lower pitch. For the high-low song, I've removed the top 3 bars. We're just going to use the very bottom one here and the one up here. All right, here we go. This note is high, this note is low, this note is high, this note is low, this note is high, this note is low, this is the high-low song. Let's sing it one more time. You can pretend to move with me. Ready? So up high, down low. You can hold either a pencil or just pretend that you're holding a mallet. It'll be great. Ready? Here we go. This note is high, this note is low, this note is high, this note is low, this note is high, this note is low, this is the high-low song. There's a video of the high-low song available that you can watch, and I will link it in the description below of this YouTube video. Let's talk about some more musical opposites. The next opposites we are going to hear are fast and slow. And when we're talking about fast and slow in music, we're talking about how fast or how slow the steady beat is moving. In music, this is called the tempo. So the tempo of the steady beat can be fast, or it can be slow, or it can be in the middle. So you just heard 2 examples of music, one that was fast, had a fast tempo, and one that was slower, it had a slower tempo. Sometimes music changes tempo in the middle of the song. We're going to listen to a Ram Sam Sam and move to it. And you can do this at home with 2 pencils, 2 sticks, 2 stuffed animals, 2 of anything that's okay to hit on the ground. So we're going to go like this when we hear a Ram Sam Sam. A Ram Sam Sam, a Ram Sam Sam, gooly 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 Ram Sam Sam. A Rafi, gooly 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 Ram Sam Sam. So that's what you're going to hear. Ram Sam Sam. Be careful if you're doing this at a table that you're not like leaving marks in the table with your pencil or your sticks. So just be careful of that. It might be better to move onto the floor. All right, we're gonna start to move it. Okay, we're gonna start the music and move to a ram sam sam. I don't know about you, but I'm tired. My turn first, then it's your turn. Engine, engine number 9. Going down the railroad line. If the train goes off the track, will I get my money back? So, the rhythm follows the pattern of the words. In music, we have special notation or special ways that we write these rhythms so we know what they should sound like. So let's think about the word engine. Engine has 2 syllables to it. Engine. If I was clapping it, I'd say engine. 2 syllables or 2 sounds. And there's 2 sounds on a steady beat. Let's talk about the word 9. 9. Only 1 sound on that steady beat. We are going to figure out what rhythms we would use to write these different sounds. I've got 2 different rhythms here with me. When I have 1 sound on a steady beat, we use this rhythm. This rhythm's official name is a quarter note. Sometimes you see a quarter note and it looks like this. Sometimes you might see a quarter note and it looks like this. But if it's got a colored in note head and 1 single plain stem, it's a quarter note. We can call this quarter note by its nickname when we're reading it. And the nickname for a quarter note is a ta. So if I saw this sound, I would say ta. Your turn. Ready? Ta. But what about when I need 2 sounds on a beat? I can't just use 2 tas because each one of these takes up a whole beat. I need to use what's called a TT. Or if you went to Shawl, we called them tatis. but they're the same thing. Ta-ti, ti-ti, same idea. They look like two tas or two quarter notes, but they're connected at the top with this beam, which tells us that this takes up the same amount of space as the quarter note. They're each equal to one beat. So this rhythm is a ti-ti. So now we're going to go through and see if we can figure out what rhythms we need in the song Engine, Engine, number 9. All right, let's now say our Engine, Engine, number 9 while we pat the steady beat on each train. Ready? Here we go. Engine, engine, number 9, going down the railroad line. If the train goes off the track, will I get my money back? So now we need to figure out what rhythms we would use in each beat. So remember, when we have one sound on a beat, we use this rhythm right here, a ta. When we have two sounds on a beat, we use this rhythm right here, a ti-ti. Let's think about the word engine. Engine has two syllables, engine. Two syllables on one beat or one train, so it's going to be a ti-ti. The next word or the next beat is the same. It's also engine, so that is also going to be a ti-ti. What about number? Number, number. That's also two sounds, so that's going to be a ti-ti. Here comes that last one, 9. 9, is that one sound on a beat or two sounds on a beat? 9. It's one sound on a beat, so we're going to put our ta right there. So now our first line, engine, engine, number 9. If we were going to read the rhythms, we would say ti-ti, 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 ta. In the next line, going down the railroad line. Going. That's a ti-ti. Down the. Down the. This one's not only two separate syllables, it's also two words, all in one beat. So two sounds on one beat, that's another ti-ti. Railroad. What do you think about railroad? It's another two sounds on one beat, that's another ti-ti. The last one here, line. Line, one sound on a beat, that's a ta. I'm going to say the rhythms while I click the steady beat. Here I go. Ti-ti, 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 ta. Ti-ti, 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 ta. One last time. This time we're going to say the tas and ti-tis and we are going to clap the rhythm. Here we go. Ti-ti, 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 ta. Ti-ti, 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 ta. Ti-ti, 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 ta. Ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. So first and second graders, what did we cover today in our music lesson? We talked about musical opposites, like fast versus slow, which is what we call the tempo, loud versus soft, and high versus low, which is what we call pitch. We also read, performed, and decoded rhythms using quarter notes, which we call tas, and eighth notes, which we call ti-tis. Here's what you can do at home. You can listen to music that you hear around the house or maybe in the car. Do you hear any musical opposites? Also, what rhythms do you hear in songs that you might already know, like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and Mary Had a Little Lamb? We hope you enjoyed today's music lesson, and we'll see you next time.